Hello everyone, and welcome to Can Look, your daily dose of the Cincinnati Art Museum. Each day, a staff member or volunteer will be sharing an object from the permanent collection and posing questions for discussion. Check back at 10 a.m. every day for a new work and a new chat. My name is Kathryn Griffith, and I am the Kress Interpretive Fellow at the museum. Today I want to share this painting by the 19th century French artist Jean-Baptiste-Camille Corot, called The Ruins of the Château de Pierrefonds. In this painting, we are invited into a tranquil landscape scene. In the foreground, a winding path leads from the grove of trees to the castle ruins on the hilltop. Corot painted vivid wildflowers along the path with quick dots of white, orange, yellow, and violet paint. Two figures disembark from the boat tied at the river's edge, but they are not the subject of the painting. Corot was a major figure in landscape painting in the mid-19th century. Over the course of his long and prolific career, he drew on the established styles of idealized Arcadian landscape painting, but also anticipated the later innovations of the Impressionists, such as painting en plein air. In this painting, the castle towers over the little town below, and its ruins harken back to past glory. The Château de Pierrefonds was built in the 14th century in northern France, but had long since fallen into ruin. By the 19th century, sites like the Château de Pierrefonds were appreciated as picturesque ruins and romanticized as such. We see this in Corot's idyllic painting, where the monumental ruins are placed at the center of the landscape and suffused in soft light such that the stone seems to glow. In the 19th century, many artists, writers, and architects took the Middle Ages as a source of inspiration in their work, resulting in various medieval revivals throughout the century. Medieval subjects, stories, design elements, and architectural styles proliferated across Europe, and there was a renewed interest in medieval history as well. Corot actually revisited this composition in the 1860s, 20 years after he had painted it. During that period, the Château de Pierrefonds was partially restored on the orders of the French Emperor Napoleon III. The architect in charge of the project was Eugène Viollet-le-Duc, who was responsible for the restoration of many prominent medieval monuments in France. One of his most famous projects was the restoration of Notre Dame in Paris, where he and his team added the cathedral's iconic gargoyles. At Pierrefonds, as at Notre Dame, Viollet-le-Duc created a 19th century interpretation of the medieval building, rather than a faithful restoration. At Pierrefonds, some of the ruins were even left alone to maintain the castle's romantic qualities, just as Corot had captured them in this painting. Today, the medieval castle turned 19th century monument is still open for visitors to enjoy, just as many have before them.